From Hollywood, almost live, it's the Gong Show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host and star of the show, the indescribably delicious Chuck Berry.
Welcome to the old Gong Show. Ladies and gentlemen, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this first performance is going to be around for a long time because he's the kind of guy who never knows when to go home. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Sweet. Do it, Mark.
In this business as a magician, and a good friend of mine said, Mark, if you're going to do the Gong Show, I have a new trick for you. He says, you sit in a bathtub full of gasoline, then you light 2 matches. I said, yeah, so what's the trick? He said, lighting the second match. I'd like to show you a little trick with 3 pieces of rope. It's a very old trick, but I love the way I do it. We bring up the short piece, we bring up the medium size, bring up the long one. The 3 pieces of rope all appear to be exactly, completely, totally the same length. So we have 1, 2, 3 pieces of rope that appear to be exactly, completely the same length. Now, thank you. Here's why I call this an optical illusion. Watch close. Although they appear to be the same, we really have the little short one, the medium one, the long one. That's the best I ever did that trick. Now, I'd like to close things off with the Beatle tune, Yesterday. Yesterday, all my troubles. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be.
We'll be right back to meet our little celebrities. Find out what they think of Mark Sweet right after this message. Do it, Mark.
In school today.
Welcome back to the old Gong Show, folks. Let's meet our little celebrities. Welcome first, a funny man, a good friend, and we are so happy to have him this week. Here's Gary Muledeer. Gary, what do you think of Mark Sweet, Gary? Gary, what do you think of Mark Sweet?
As my dad used to say, one good turn gets most of the blankets. I gave him an 8.
Right. All right. Good. We're always happy to have this lady with us. She's a natural delight. Please welcome Michelle Lee. Michelle.
Gave him a 10.
At 10 marks. Good score. And now the star of that new animated film, Snow White and the Inflatable Prince of Vision in Argyle stock, Pat McCormick. All right, Pat. What do you think of old Mark?
I would very much like to use his stool. And
26. Mark, that's a rather quasi-good score. Thanks for being on the show. Whoop. Mark almost walked into a wall. Well, can't win them all. All right, let's bring out now a trio. Hush up, Brett. Bring out a trio that answers the question, what happens to someone who forgets to reach puberty? Ladies and gentlemen, here comes... Stop that. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the dance school for the terminal uncoordinate.
With me today, I have a recent graduate, fully masked, to protect his true identity. Hit it, maestro! I'm so proud to show you that I can dance with my subject.
Hold on. I couldn't see my face.
Oh, just a second.
Okay, I can see my face.
Good, hit it, maestro! I am so proud. a short song at the same time too. I have acquired grace and form that I have lacked since I was born. There's no telling what have I to do. Here's a dance before the terminally uncoordinated. We can learn to use the same as you. And once we agree, I am free. That I can find the movement I do. I am so proud to show you that I can dance my song too. And sing a short song at the same time too. I have acquired grace and form that I have lacked since I was born. There's no telling what else I can do, no sir. There's no telling what else I can do.
Bravo! Oh, I have never seen an act. I have never seen an act bring the house to such a frenzy of bravos in my life. That was marvelous. Michelle, what do you think of the dance school?
I thought they were very talented. I gave them a 9.
See that? See that? See that? Pat
All right,
See how the
guys.
crowd loves that Pat McCormick.
I think I go to his dentist. I give him an 8.
An 8. We're slipping. We're just slipping. Gary Muledeer.
The piano player had unsightly panty line. I gave him an 8.
Oh, too bad. It could have been a better score but for the panty line. But thank you for being on the show. It was a nice act. All right. Well, every once in a while, a Gong show gets lucky and somebody with some really good talent comes along. And luckily enough, we found that little singer. A crooner's crooner. As they say, a singer's singer. This lady can sing like a little mockingbird. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes... I'm getting to it. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Linda Sandy Larson.
You met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. Oh, you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody, goody. Or you gave her your heart too, just as I gave mine to you. And she broke it in little pieces. Now how do you do? So you lie awake just singing the blues all night. Goody, goody. So you think that love was made of dynamite. Hooray and hallelujah. You can't come to ya. Goody for her. Goody, goody for me. And I hope you're satisfied.
Marvelous. Oh, wasn't Linda? Oh, that's enough. Pat, what do you think of Linda Sandy Larson?
Well, she was voted the girl least likely to have an air hose put under her dress.
See, that isn't a nice 8. An 8. Oh, rather in the middle. Gary Muledeer.
Well, whatever Pat says is good enough for me. I give her an 8.
Good 8. Good old Gary. Michelle, my belle.
I gave her a 6.
See that? A 6. Isn't that nice? It's even worse. 22 points. Way to go, old Liz. Well, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, you ain't seen nothing yet. We're coming back with more stuff right after this message. Do it, Mel.
At First Plus,
Folks, here comes such a great little dancer. You know, every belly dance tells a story, and as you watch this next girl's hips sway to and fro, she'll be telling Milton DeLugg to keep his hands off the merchandise. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks, Markela, wherever you are. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Sir Aya. Aya. Soraya.
I've never been that close before. Here's a 10.
Michelle Lee.
I'll give her a 10.
A 10. And Pat McCormick.
She ate an untossed salad earlier. It's tossed now.
A 10. Way to go, sir. Way to go, girl. That gives you a certain amount of points. Not quite sure how many. Oh, 30. 30. There you go. Good old sir. Just danced away in a Gong Show heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, I have never seen this next performer, but I understand he is a fine singer. So, ladies and gentlemen, say, here comes Spaz. Do it, Spaz.
I left my heart in San Francisco, high on a hill. It called for me to be where little people cars. I'm halfway to the stars. The morning fog.
What are you doing? What are you doing with?
I'm starting a new dance craze.
What kind of a dance?
The San Francisco Fly.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Take me in the commercial, please. We'll be back with more stuff right after this message. San Francisco Fly.
Steve Saunders and
Holy mackerel. This is second. Ladies and gentlemen, this next girl is terrific. She teaches centipedes ballet. She's starting to lose her patience because it takes over an hour for those things to put on their toe shoes. Are you ready, Peggy? Ladies and gentlemen, here's Peggy Spivak. Do it, Peg.
There's a wren in the willow wood that flies so high and sings so good, and he brings to you what he sings to you. And the love in his lullaby seems to tell me if I try I could fly for you, and lover wanna try for you. I wanna sing you a love song. I'm gonna rock you in my arms all night long. And I wanna get to know you. I wanna show you the peaceful feeling in my home. I wanna sing you a love song. I'm gonna rock you in my arms all night long. And I wanna get to know you. I wanna show you the peaceful feeling in my home.
That was so good, Peggy. She sang up a little storm. Michelle Lee, what do you think of Peggy Spivak?
I think Peggy deserves a 10.
Oh, good score, Peg. Pat McCormick.
She plays a great guitar. She can come over and pick my body anytime.
Yeah.
I gave her a 10.
She'll certainly have much to choose from. Gary Muledeer.
And I gave her a 9.
A 9. 20. Oh, no. Thank you very much. That was 29 points for you, Peggy, and thank you for being on the show. That's a good score. All right. Now, let's see. Where are we now? Okay. Folks. In keeping with the time, folks, that is Disco's Gene does dancing machine.
Gene the Dancing Machine premiere card.
Anything?
Anything.
As seen on
Welcome back, and the winner on the old Gong Show is Sir Aya. Oh, way to go, sir. Here's your trophy, and here's your little check for $5.16.32. Oh, that was really good. Thank you, everybody. Gary Muledeer, Michelle Lee, Pat McCormick, thanks for being on the show. Thank you, Cal. Thank you, Milton DeLug and the band. And now, let's get back to old Disco Gene, the dancing machine. Hi, come on out, Disco. Where are you, Disco? Come on out there. Get on the floor there.
Get in touch with Game Show Network. Log on to our website and play our games or email us your questions and comments. It's www.sony.com/GameShowNet. Game Show Network. All play, all day.